Okay. Hi. I'm gonna start by asking you guys what is your names and what brings you in today.
Monique.
And what's your name?
Tiffany.
Tiffany. So what brings you guys in today?
I guess I'll go. Because she always goes first other times. We're just here because we just don't get along. We have our days, you know, where we can call each other up, chit chat, but then the majority of the time we're going at each other's throats.
Mm-hmm.
I reject her calls. I don't answer my text messages. I'll look at the phone ring and I'm like, not today. Not ready for it. But that's why I feel we're here. I don't know how she feels.
And you guys are sisters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same mom, same dad.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. So what do you think, Tiffany?
She gets on my nerves. Like, she always wants to be in control. Like, she feels like, I think our parents spoil her. She gets away with a lot, and they're a lot harder on me.
So who's the oldest?
First of all, I'm not full before we get
I,
to the
I
oldest.
think, I think you are.
I think you are.
I think you are.
Who bought your car?
I helped pay for that car. They bought your car completely, and they still pay cell phone bill. I have to pay my own bill.
So you jealous?
I'm not jealous. I'm upset, but not jealous. That's on you. I don't even care at this point.
Well, she's the oldest.
She's the oldest. So you're the baby.
Yes.
What's the age? So how many years?
Two.
Just two.
Ain't that big of a difference. I don't know what she tripping about.
No.
So you guys came. So do you fight a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how often do you fight?
Every time we see each other.
So at family events, is it every time you get together? Is it all the time?
Every time. We have to be away from each other in order to get along. She got to be at her house when we talk to her. But yeah, every time we're together,
I love the more.
Has it always been like this?
we were little. We played, I just think as we got older, she started feeling herself. That's when we started just drifting apart.
Feeling herself. What do you mean when you say feeling herself?
Thinking she don't relate. Just because she get dudes, she have more friends.
But she get everything she wants from our parents.
But that's not the point. You get all the dudes.
It doesn't even matter. I'm
it doesn't
older.
mean Tiffany.
I'm older. I don't understand.
You have more friends.
That's your fault.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
How?
Because you're antisocial. You just want to be under mom and dad all the time.
Well, you be at your bed sometimes. Well, of course I gotta go to mom and dad if I ain't nobody else to talk
But
to.
you always get me in trouble.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
You rat on everything I do. Right?
Because you don't like me to go anywhere with you.
Because you rat. That's why.
I'm doing stuff that make me have to rant.
I don't do nothing like that.
You
just.
All right.
Whatever.
See, that's for another day.
So do you guys call each other? So what about when you're arguing? How do you stop? Like, what gets you to the point? Like, what do you do? Do you leave? Does someone stop? What happens?
Sometimes she'll stop. I guess because she feel like she about to blow up, or I'll stop because I know I feel like I'm about to just let her have it. That's my breaking point. I just feel it boiling up.
So you both feel like, well, someone, you feel like you get to that point and you stop because, do you feel like you stop because you don't want to go too far and it's your sister and you don't want to hurt her feelings?
And also our parents' feelings. Because they don't like it when we argue.
Right. And so I can see that with both of you saying that you don't want to hurt each other's feelings, you do still care about your sister. And you do care about your sister. So, what about when you guys are arguing or when you get to that point? Because it seems like, what are some of the things you argue about? Can you tell me, or do you even remember?
She always get mad because she think I'm spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
So that starts an argument.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she leaves me out sometimes. That starts an argument. So that's pretty much what it is. I get all the attention at the family function, so that she gets upset. And instead of her checking Auntie, she come and check me. No, no. I ain't come give me a kiss before she gave you a kiss. I don't know what she was getting mad at me for. It's like simple stuff that we argue about.
Okay. So what do you think about? I think that when you guys, it just sounds like you're arguing maybe over like the little things. It doesn't seem like you have a huge problem because when you're arguing, you get to a point and you stop because you don't want to hurt her feelings. So I would definitely say that I would definitely like you guys to try an exercise. When you're arguing, when you get to a point and you're arguing, one of you just look at each other and smile. Like when you're getting to that point where you're really heated, smile. When she's arguing and you feel like it's really really bad, just smile. You think it's gonna be hard? Or what about if you're arguing and you just say a joke in the middle of arguing? You just stop and you just say a joke.
So, you want to pretend argue right now?
You can if you want
Or you
to
just wanna
try
practice.
it, to practice it if you want to. So let's just say, for instance, what do you normally argue about?
A lot of stuff.
What don't we argue?
Let's just talk about me being spoiled or me wanting to hang out with you and your friends if you don't want me to come. Something like that, you think? Right. So who wants to argue? You want to argue or you want me to argue?
I can start. I don't like you coming with me and my friends because you always tell like everything I do. Like if I meet a guy at the mall or something, that's not mom and dad's business. I don't understand.
So you had this lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
She wants to tell me this red joke. Girl, come some knock knock. Who's that? How old am I? No. How old are we going knock knock jokes? Well, see, that's the style. That's the style I like. I can tolerate her.
You see, it's a little better. It's just things that you have to go home and work on because you weren't really. I think it'll help you try to see what's more important, the argument that's less important. These different exercises will even work. You can even try something like, let's say you're at your mommy and dad's house and you start to argue. It can be about maybe 3 p.m. Like someone can say, you know what, like hold that thought. We're gonna argue about this at 8 o'clock. You know.
I thought that at 8
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So would you want to argue at 8?
No, I'm tired.
You know, it's kind of we're reinforcing the positive. We're pushing the negative out to get the positive, and I definitely think it'll help you guys as sisters. So we have 2 more sessions to go. Next week you can come back and we can talk about how it works. And I think that you guys will have a better understanding of each other.
Okay. We'll try it out.
All right.
Okay.